I swear by the end of this series, we will get She a Super Cub. But I just got done with the 9th episode of Super Cub, and this is my thoughts on it. So this episode continues the theme of Reiko and Koguma continuing to find ways to fight off the chill as things continue to get colder. And similar to when Reiko did not like the idea of the hand covers, Koguma offers the idea of getting a windshield. Of course, we don't know exactly what that is throughout the entire episode. He keeps offering the idea, and Reiko is like, no, I don't want to put that ugly thing on my hunter cub. But as they try to figure out other options possible, she starts to hang out with them. She starts hanging out with them at lunch. And as she finds out this issue that they're having with the cold, she says she has an option. So they go back to her place, and there she offers them a wool coat. This thing's a little bit smelly and just a little bit kind of flashy. So they decide to take it back to the school and get it kind of altered by their teacher. And she kind of turns it into a vest that Koguma can put underneath her jacket, and some socks for Reiko, and then a mug cover for She. And this kind of helps to fight off the chill for a little bit longer, but it doesn't last very long as they go back to the option of getting the shield, and they, of course, go to a delivery guy's place, the one where they got the container from, and he has a broken down cub that he offers to, I guess they just kind of decide to use to test out the idea of having the shield. Seeing that it works out very well, they quickly run to buy one themselves and end up putting that on their cubs. I like it kind of continues the theme that they have with, of course, Reiko being the most against it, but this theme of the idea of something aesthetically pleasing versus something that is logical and has a lot of use. And that's obviously the issue with getting the hand covers and getting this shield, is that I want it to look beautiful, but at the same time, you kind of have to have it, usable. And that's really the case here. But of course, the thing that I actually really did love most about this episode, it is kind of heartbreaking at the same time, but it is still, where it's kind of leaning towards, is seeing She from the outside looking in, seeing how much Koguma and Reiko are having so much fun, deciding on their Super Cub, modifying their Super Cub, and just doing things together, and always kind of being, unfortunately, left out as they kind of race off to something. She's always kind of left behind, and she's always kind of gazing as they leave her in the dust. And it is this concept of, I think that she's eventually being pushed to, I need to get one of these. I need to get a Super Cub. I can't keep up with them on the bike. They're always kind of doing things together, and I'm always kind of left behind alone. And I never really got this sense with She before she started hanging out with Koguma and Reiko, but now she's starting to see that they're having a lot of fun, and as she's growing closer to them, she kind of wants to be a part of that. And so I really do kind of hope, and I do kind of see, this is going to eventually lead to her finally getting a Super Cub, and that would be absolutely fantastic because, she's adorable, and I want her to be happy just alongside them. And she does look like she's constantly being left behind, and it's very, very heartbreaking. I did also notice that this episode, and I kind of want to go back to the previous episodes, like episode 6 and before, because I noted in the last episode that they had this point in which Koguma drinks the coffee in the diner, and the light comes through the window, and it kind of creates a very warm coloring in the characters and the surroundings. And they did that 2 times in this particular episode. Mainly to note is when she first got the shield cover, she's riding down the road, and you kind of see that same warming effect of the lighting. And I would assume that it's probably something that started in episode 7 and into episode 8, just because you do have a colder environment. They're fighting against it, and as they get things to warm them up, maybe in the hand covering scene, maybe we'd probably see it there. But it does seem like this director really likes to do that. So it is really nice. It, again, kind of creates that warmth and that visual effect to what she's experiencing as well, which is really fantastic. So really funny scene, though. I really liked when they first went into the shop, and they're about to buy the shield, and somebody else grabs it, and he's like, oh, that's our last one. And they both kind of have this sigh of relief, like, oh, good. We almost bought something we might have been, regretted. And he's like, oh, wait, I have one. I have available. I can buy it in. They're like, no, I don't want to buy one in. Really did like that. But yeah, continues to be a fantastic series. Just a very heartwarming and relaxing show. As always, love it to death. Hope you guys are enjoying my impressions on the series, even though there isn't like crazy things to theorize here, but still enjoy it so much. Want to spread the word. Definitely let people know about Super Cub. But I thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, comment, let me know what you thought of the episode, subscribe if you haven't already, and I thank you all for watching, and you all take care.